And breaking news just ahead of the Supreme Court hearing that is expected to be underway in about an hour from now. The DCW chief Swati Maliwal has tweeted, and I quote, "Today on behalf of all Nirbhayas waiting for justice in India, I am approaching the Hon'ble Supreme Court with a plea to not let Nirbhaya's rapist walk free," unquote. The Supreme Court, remember, is going to be hearing this plea at 10:30 a.m. today. Rhythm with us, breaking down more details. Now, Rhythm, this is a significant moment, isn't it? Because at 10:30 we will know whether the Supreme Court will actually let this juvenile law out, or will they believe that there is some merit in this petition by the DCW? Take us through what could really happen.
Absolutely, Deepthi. All eyes at 1 hour from now, like you did say, when the Supreme Court hears the petition. Remember the midnight drama that surrounded it on the night of 19th and the intervening night of 20th when this petition was filed. It was the Supreme Court opened its doors, so as to say, for the petition on the night of 20th itself. At 1:15 on 20th night, from the very area where I'm standing right behind me, the Supreme Court was open, the registry was open, after which they filed the petition. You know, before filing the petition, a lot of work has to be done. First, the petition had to be prepared, which was prepared on the night of 19th. After the petition was prepared, it went to the vacation officer's residence, who scrutinized it. Once she had scrutinized it, she moved to the Supreme Court to file the petition. All these stages are very critical, and it takes a long time, sometimes weeks, for having it filed in the Supreme Court and then to be heard. But the Supreme Court, for justice to be ensured and seeing the urgency in the matter, gave an early hearing in the case, and now it's going to be hearing it today. Like I did say, the petition moved at breakneck speed, Deepthi. We very rarely do see this happen. Earlier it happened in one case, in the Yaqub Memon case in July, when the Supreme Court had opened its doors for a midnight hearing. Today what's expected to happen is simple. They have to see whether there's grounds in the petition to stop the release and to stall the release of the former juvenile in the Nirbhaya rapist case. We remember he was the most brutal of the lot. We also remember the nationwide protests that were triggered off. Even today we see people protesting against it. Yesterday Nirbhaya's family was protesting against it. They were detained for a short while. The law and the lawmakers, so as to say, had failed Nirbhaya's mother and Nirbhaya herself. How long the law will change, we don't know. But in this case, whether they'll achieve closure, we shall know today itself.